Hi, good evening, good morning, good day to you, wherever you are. This is Butch Bartolome of the Business Mentor blog. Remember, we are already past our 70th episode, and thank God. But today is such an interesting day. Have you ever tried entering and joining an event? You know, and have you ever seen a back-to-back event? Para bang double showing, no? And today we have a very important guest and who will explain to us paano sila nagkaroon ng back-to-back event? Ano ba ang matututunan ninyo? At again, it's something that you as a viewer must really attend. And that's the reason why, remember, please note your calendar. This will happen on May 8th. Okay, May 8th. And it's just a few weeks. So let's cut to the chase and introduce Angie Barrios and Dennis Chan. Good morning to you, Angie and Dennis.
Morning.
Good
Morning.
morning. Oo.
Afternoon.
So tell us, paano ito nabuo ito? How did you ever come up with this kind of event?
Actually, for metalworking or for IM Top, it's been existing for a long time na rin po. It's although it's a new exhibit, but the people or the industry itself, it's very long na. So they already know about the industry. So alam na namin yung kung sino yung i-approach. But yung medyo nahirapan kami, of course, is buuin ang PSMX, in which this is basically the idea of Mr. Dennis Chan.
Oy, galing pala ni Dennis. Oh, Dennis, paano mo naman to na form? Kasi I've been exposed to some events, but never have I seen such a back-to-back, Madali bang madali bang mag-organize ng event, Dennis? Ayan. Yung concept, yan.
Siguro galing to sa background ko. I've been an event organizer, yun nga lang, sa pang-disco lang yung dati. But anyway, so the reason why we came out with this exhibition, I've been through a lot of exhibition, not only in the Philippines but around the world. So sabi ko,
Yes.
why not do it also in the Philippines? Kaya lang, madalas we've been showcasing machineries exhibition lang. So ang naging battle cry ko talaga when I set up my own company also is that I have been dreaming that Philippines will be one of the manufacturing hub, which I believe right now is a battle cry of America. And also, they thought buying is the best solution, but everybody is now understanding manufacturing is the solution if we want to grow
Mhm.
our. Kasi nandun yung manpower na magtatrabaho and you produce parts. Kasi if you just keep on buying, then people don't sell to you, then you cannot do anything about it na. So the reason why we were able to partner with kay Angie, sabi ko if you sell the machine, somebody has to buy it, right?
Correct,
So
correct.
mga bumibili. So we come out with a holistic na idea. So kung nagbebenta ka tapos yung manufacturers katabi mo na rin, baka doon pa lang nagkakabentahan na tayo. So the our exhibition PSMEX actually means Philippine Subcontractor and Manufacturers
Mm.
Exhibition. So kami yung supposed to be bumibili ng mga machines na sino-showcase ng IMTOP. So sabi ko, we put them together. Number one, we have to let people in the Philippines know first that there's a manufacturing company in the Philippines na pwede rin natin puntahan. Di lang naman lahat kailangan imported natin. So that's our battle cry namin na bakit kaya nga nagkaroon ng issue yan. And when we talk about ang tawag natin doon, yung tagline namin, it's called Make in the Philippines. So akala nung una namin launch ng PSMEX, it's wrong spelling. Make in the Philippines. Sabi ko,
Make. M-A-K-E. Oo,
yes.
gawa. Oo, oo.
Ba't hindi made? Sabi ko, siyempre, manufacturing is gagawin pa lang. So, that's why, at least it cuts at the attention din, parang famous secret din yun. So, it caught the attention of people that they talk about it, ay, wrong spelling, then we have to explain about it. And luckily, I think now we also heard that our DTI is also coming out with a make it in the Philippines naman. So, they make it a little bit
Yes.
longer now, make it in the Philippines. Yes, definitely, hindi pwedeng made na, tapos na. No, this manufacturing it is a continuous na battle cry natin. We want to make parts in the Philippines. We just don't want to rely on
Mm.
buying. Of course, marami tayong OFW, we used to nagtatrabaho tayo sa malayo just to feed our family, iiwanan natin.
Mm.
If we come up with a good manufacturing hub dito sa Pilipinas, maybe our family doesn't have to go out of the Philippines to work. But dito pa lang, marami na oportunidad.
Mm. Mm.
So,
So,
hopefully,
So yun ang ginawa ninyo ngayon. See, how did you ever, okay, you fine-tune everything, you want to be different kasi, di ba, sa mga exhibit, Angie, parating mga nag-exhibit, kala nila, ano ba ito, buy and sell, pero you introduce something innovative, Angie. Yun yung ginawa ninyong dalawa na parang makaka-attract ata to ng maraming tao, not only from the Philippines, I guess, di ba, Angie?
Yes, we actually have highlights sa event. Like we have the free technical seminars that
Oo.
everyone could join. It's
Mm.
free. These are for the technical people because it's also one way for us to increase more technical people in the Philippines. So if
Aha.
there are a lot of technical people, there will also be a lot of manpower that this manufacturer can hire naman po. So it's
Mm.
actually a good give and take between PSMX and IMTAP po. So I believe this one is one of the highlights that everyone should basically attend and then take the opportunity. Kasi for the seminars to be organized, I mean it's going to be around 15 to 20 seminars for the
Wow.
2-day event. So we have of course magkasabay na dalawang seminar yan that they can choose. So marami silang pwedeng pagpili ang seminar that they could attend. This is for IMTAP, it's also involved with the plastics, we also have the sheet metals, we have the machine tools, we have the welding, hardware, robotics, so everything that everything na sabihin nating high end or high tech machines, computerized machine, they can see there naman po. So for PSMX naman, it's going to be a different one because these are manufacturers which involves on different industries naman, which is
Mm.
motorcycle, automotive, electronics, we have the boat and vessels, and of course the aerospace. Yun naman po.
So parang parang it's all under one roof na para bang ilang araw ba ito? From 8 to May 8 to
10 po.
10. Pero para bang hindi ba para bang bitin, Like for example, 'di ba Dennis, pag kung ako attend, yung sabi mo nga Angie, 20 seminars yun. Anong oras ba kayo magbubukas?
So we will be open at 10 o'clock po until 6 p.m.
Oh, beer mo 10 o'clock up to 6, no? Dennis, para bang yung bang ano ba mga tip na kasi minsan ako ganyan, pag na-attend ako ng seminar, parang at the end, parang bang pagod ka na-stuck ka na doon sa pinuntahan mo, hindi mo ma-cover. Ano ba mga sikreto diyan, Dennis, mga Angie, para naman yung mga ating viewers malubos-lubosan yung yung exhibit kasi this is only what? How often do you hold this exhibit?
Every other year po.
Oh, biro mo every other year, 2 years old na ako by the time, di ba? Tatanda na tayo niyan, di ba? So, ano ba mga tips, Dennis? Kayo, mga veterano kayo dyan. Ano ba yung mga tips or yung mga maling ginagawa ng mga nagpupunta sa show? Yan. Ano yung mga dapat hindi gawin?
Okay,
Ano ang tingin mo? Angie, matagal ka na sa events. Ayan, veterano na kayo, ha? Hindi ko na
Laging nasa international event yan.
Oo, yan. I'm sure, Dennis, ikaw talagang, talagang famous na secret, no? So, ano ba talaga mga tips na dapat gawin ng mga number 1, exhibitor, number 2, yung mga pupunta sa exhibit, yan.
Okay, just for the experience lang, our exhibition right now, luckily, ang consider natin dyan ay maliit. When you go to Japan, we're talking about maybe 100 times bigger than the show. So talagang you have to plan for it. So sa atin naman, as long as they know already sino pupuntahan, kasi may mga nakasulat naman doon, sino mga exhibitor, what are the machines na kailangan nila, normally, alam na nila sino mga gusto nila mapuntahan. That's one. Number 2, on the sideline naman, meron ka pang nagpupunta doon, you walk around, you see other things na binibenta doon, may makikita ka biglaan, out of na minsan, meron pala rin dito. So that's the way they want it to be. Sa sa ibang bansa kasi talagang hindi mo mapupuntahan lahat. Even for 3 or 4 days, binabalik-balikan namin yan, ano? So, doon talaga, naka-ready na kami. Sino gusto namin makausap, sino gusto namin mapuntahan. Meron na kaming naka-ready. So, dito sa Pilipinas, I would say, one day, as long as maaga ka pumunta, you talk with everybody, then I think one day would be enough. Pero kung kinapos ka,
Ah,
meron ka talagang gustong bilhin, you can easily go back on the second day.
okay. Pero so that means, Dennis, para bang gumawa ka muna ng listahan, no, ng mga target mong gustong primary na gusto mong kausapin. Pangalawa, yun na muna puntahan mo, wag ka muna or is it iikot ka muna o diretso ka na sa dapat mo pupuntahan?
Yung dapat mo pupuntahan normally, alam mo na rin pag-uusapan. So if you come in early, then normally you go around first. Sige, babalikan ko to. Ito, hindi. Kasi baka mamaya
Mm,
may stuck ka na sa isa, doon sa gusto mong puntahan, then hindi ka na
mm.
makakaikot. So it depends on what time you have. So kung sinabi mo na lang, basta ito ang importante, may bibili na ako ganito, I have 3 suppliers to talk to, you can fix with that one.
Mm. So Angie, paano naman yung mga seminar? Sabi mo 20 yun eh. Bir mo 3 araw lang kayo. Paano naman ako magpo-program ng aking yung may mga nakikita kasi ko na patalon-talon, enter, papasok, uupo,
Yes.
after 5 minutes aalis na. Yung bang para bang
Mm.
sa akin walang ano no, walang effect no. So and the organizers kayo, you're taking time to organize all these seminars. Hindi naman to run of the mill, no? These are expertise, no? Or experts talking. So ano mga tip mo ba diyan sa mga dapat mag-attend? Anong mga gagawin?
Actually po, beforehand naman, we are publishing the list of seminars and we
Mm.
disseminate it to all the group, no, ng sa Facebook, sa social media. So, and then of course we target kasi this industry is considered as niche market. So
Yes.
we know who to approach, what industry that we need to send this information. And of course, sabihin na natin right now, actually, we're lucky enough that we have PEZA, the Philippine
Mm.
Economic Zone Authority, who's basically cooperating with us and our partner also in PSMX. And they're bringing in the manufacturers also in the show.
Mm.
We'll take a booth also. And of course, we are also very lucky that DTI is also helping us in attracting naman po international manufacturers for PSMX naman. So we have prepared a lot of things for everyone, including the 3D printing, isa sa mga highlights namin.
Oo nga no, yung 3D. Yung
Yes.
yung 3D para bang ngayon lang parang bago ngayon lang ba nagiging aware ang Pilipinas? Matagal na yan, 'di ba Dennis, sa mga ibang shows, no? Y-
Okay,
Yung mga
coming up
3D
with
na yan.
yes,
Oo,
slowly
yeah.
kasi nag-improve na. Dati plastics lang, ngayon papunta na tayo
Oo.
sa bakal. Maraming mga changes na in the technologies. So it's really a lot of new technologies na makikita ninyo. Our exhibitor will be bringing mga state-of-the-art machines. So it's nice for people to go there para makita, meron pala mga ganito ngayon. Ano bang mahawakan nila, makikita nila yung mga bagong latest technology na
Oo.
available.
Pero maganda no because we're sa Filipinas we're now being considered as part of a destination no because like what you're doing hindi naman to baliwala no. I'm sure the whole Asian countries natin neighbors will be visiting as well no. So and we have also the facilities, right? And Angie, I think we're now ready for our international convention na mga parameters, right? We're at par. Would you
Yes.
consider that, di ba?
Actually,
So,
yes po. Kung tutusin, there are a lot of exhibitions right now that in an international standard. So
oo.
yeah, and just imagine this. For example, like these exhibitors of ours, they are really preparing. They are doing their effort just to bring in the new technologies, in different countries. So you can
Mm.
see also fiber laser, sheet metal, press brake. So, yun po.
Pati robotic, na-mention mo robotic.
Yes,
What is
robotics
robotic?
for
Tell me
welding.
more about robotic. Kasi iba yung, ang nasa isip ko yung robotic na AI eh. Parang ganun ba yun, Dennis? Tama ba yun? Tama? Yung mga may maglalakad na robots, ganun ba ang isa sa mga attraction ng ating ano?
Meron na kaming mga nailalagay, but I think the robotic pa lang sa area of manufacturing natin. May mga
Yes.
kamay na nag-load, nag-unload. Before,
Oo.
meron na rin nagdadala, yung mga parang nakita nyo dati sa Jollibee, yung nagdadala na ng pagkain. May
Oo,
mga
oo,
ganun.
nakita ko. Will that be part of the show? Will there be an exhibitor doing that? Kasi
Ah,
lahat nagtatanong eh, paano ginawa ng Jollibee yun? I mean, words, yung takeout, no? Tapos
mm.
biglang merong dumarating na lang. Angie.
Actually, sa ngayon, hindi ko po ma-identify. However, they expect that there will be robotic welding na madi-display doon, which is basically doing the welding without human sabi nating
Robotic arm na siya, basically. Using robotic
yes,
arm. Yes.
Aha, aha.
robotic arm.
So fantastic. Alam mo nakakaengganyo. Alam mo para ko nga sabi ko nga sa mga kaibigan ko, alam mo meron akong interview pero dapat umattend kayo kasi whether you're not in the manufacturing but see the technology at work, di ba? Para bang so advanced, no? Na para bang hindi na akalain natin na sa ibang sa YouTube lang natin nakikita but it's really before our eyes, di ba? So yun ang ano doon. But tell me, kung ako ang exhibitor pala, meron pa nga tip. Ano ba dapat ang mga naintindihan ng mga exhibitor na kasi minsan may mga exhibits, no? Minsan yung mga nagmamana exhibit hindi rin alam ma-explain yung product. Or they're just there to hand out flyers. Uso pa ba yung mga flyers? Angie, uso pa ba yung mga nagbibigay ng mga flyers? Kasi
Meron ba naman din, sir?
oo,
Meron pa rin naman.
kasi yung kagaya ng nakikita ko sa likod mo, QR na lang yan, di ba? Para bang meron akong inattend sa Amerika na panay QR na lang, QR. At saka yung mga handouts, they just ship it, no? Or they just send it by email. Less paper, di ba? Ganun na ba ang nangyayari sa trend ng mga exhibits ngayon?
Si Sir Dennis isa sa mga exhibitor din.
Okay. O sige, paano ka nag-train ng mga tao mo to man the exhibit? Yan importante kasi nakakapagod mag-exhibit, no, Dennis? I'm sure sanay na kayo yung mga legs niyo standing ilang oras. At the same time talking, di ba?
Yes. Anyway, I used to be exhibiting also, joining this IM Top dati. Kasi I used to work with a company
Oo.
called Meso. Mga machine tools lang binibenta ko, which I joined. That's why where I nakilala ko si Angie doon. So, what people first expect muna, by the way, hindi lang brochure. They expect machines really running. Sometimes they have
Ayun.
also set it up, nagpro-produce na rin ng parts. So, talaga, kaya gusto nila pumunta sa mga exhibition. They will see it, they will touch it, they will see how the machine is running. That's one.
Oo.
Number two, people should be well trained. Lalo na sa machine tools, these people should be well trained. Sa side ko naman, where how we make the parts, we should be there. We should tell the people how we make those parts. Kasi ang importante doon, we will showcase our parts. So, yung mga alam nila nagpapagawa ng pyesa, pwede pala magpagawa sa Pilipinas. You might be surprised,
Yes.
The 90 to 95% do not know that Philippines can make those parts. You know, 90 to 95% din of my client is in UK, is in Europe, is in America. Imagine mo, I have to go all the way papalayo. Pero yung marami sa Pilipinas, they don't consider us or want to buy from us. So yun, kaya nga natin ginagawa itong PSMEX, now with the help of PESA, marami kasi they don't know. Pwede pala sa Pilipinas because at least right now what's happening with the world, nagkakaroon na ng realignment, so they are
Correct.
starting to consider us. We have a number of meetings already with a number of aerospace company, a number of Japanese company. Nag-ano na kasi sila, nag-check na sila, meron pala sa Pilipinas, can you do this, can you do that? Ngayon lang sila na-aware, meron pala. Kami naman, wala tayong magagawa. They want to buy sa imported, feeling nila mas makatipid. But of course, kaya sila lang nakakatipid because of the free trade agreement. But now, sabi ko, even with the free trade, we're selling it all the way. Aeroplano pa, kaya namin labanan yung presyo sa ibang bansa. Bakit dito kayo sa Pilipinas, hindi pa muna kami nagko-consider itong PSMEX is to bring first mga Filipinos to buy. Kaya holistic approach muna eh. Magbebenta ka sa
Correct.
Pilipinas. Yung mga gumagawa, mga Pilipino na company na gumagawa na sa Pilipinas. Yung muna natin dapat marami hindi pa kasi nakakaalam. So with PESA
At saka,
joining us, that would
yeah.
be
Hindi,
nice.
tsaka Dennis, di ba, and Angie, matalinong Pilipino, no? I mean, di ba, makikita mo naman, no? I mean, you've seen how Filipinos work overseas, no? And the talent, the skills, no, we have. So I think it's just right that what you're doing is actually helping the Philippines, no? Na kaya natin, di ba? Kaya natin. At kahit saan naman ilagay ang Pilipino, nag-excel eh, di ba? So ikaw Angie, sa tagal mo na ano ng events, I'm sure you have seen how Filipinos excel, no? Lalo na yung mga exhibitors, right? So yun ang nakikita nyo.
Yeah,
Okay.
actually, I have one exhibitor. Yung una, when I invited them, they took only 9 square meter area. Ngayon, they are covering around 400 square meter.
Oy, asenso ha.
Mm-mm.
Oo, sign of progress, di ba, Dennis?
And
Sign of progress.
I can see same people pa rin sa industry na lumaki. And it's just I'm happy and glad that I am part of them.
Correct. Para bang nakakataba ng puso, no? You're organizers, but you're part of their growth, no?
Yes.
In other words, kayo yung nagbigay ng platform eh, di ba? Tsaka hindi naman pwede itong mga webinar, di ba? Talagang sa atin kailangan yung makita, ma-feel, and to explain. Ang mga marami rin foreigners who will be exhibiting as well?
Yes po. Yes.
Okay, from what countries are they coming
Actually,
from?
they'll be from Singapore, from Japan, from India, from Taiwan. Yung different suppliers din po ng mga exhibitors. Kasi since a lot of them are trading, so different suppliers sila darating din to help them out and to support them. So yun po yung maganda doon. They're very supportive din yung mga suppliers nila. Let's face it, 100% of the machines are imported. So
Correct.
kaya sa ngayon actually we're pushing for the manufacturers naman para mag-boom ang industry ng manufacturing. So ito
Exactly.
ngayon yung hina-highlight namin na let's help the manufacturers here in the Philippines.
Exactly. So that is one big sector pa rin natin, no, sa economy natin, yung manufacturing. We're not just a consumer, no, di ba? Kasi we have to change the mindset, di ba, Dennis, na hindi naman tayo consumer nation eh. We are manufacturer as well. So we want to bring in the foreign currencies, di ba, inside our country. And I guess maganda yung ginawa rin ng government agencies, no? PESA, DTI, di ba? They're really in full support, right? And really promoting this event, di ba? Oo. So who will be your guests or keynote speakers our guest event?
We are still in the process of invitation po, no? We just sent out the invitation and for follow up po. Pero definitely there will be from the industry itself. The one that we consider them as part of the industry. So
Nako,
dito na rin po
edi busy kayo niyan, Dennis, for the next week, after on May, or are you already on the tip-top shape of your health, no? Kasi minsan, di ba, nakakapagod, di ba? you have to be in the tip-top shape of your health, correct, Angie?
Yes. Actually, dapat kasi bawal magkasakit.
Ayan, Dennis, bawal magkasakit at bawal magbulakbol, di ba? Yung so, yun, kasi pero at the end, but how long does it take? For the curiosity of a lot of our viewers, no? How long does it take really to come up with such event? I mean,
for this kind of event, it's actually 2 years po. Once matapos yung event, umpisa na kagad ng marketing kami. So we're trying to get exhibitors already to participate in the show. Kaya nung last time, 2023 pa lang, may mga exhibitors na naka-book for this year. So we still
ganun kabilis na 2023 pa lang may nagbo-book na for 2025?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Ganun ka ano?
Opo.
And you also have to book the place, correct? The venue.
Exactly. Kaya nagse-set up pa lang kami, nakabook na yun para sa 2025.
So, but what happens if there are disruptions? Like, for example, when we had COVID, that must
Yeah.
be unexpected.
Which
Paano, ano bang
na-experience
ginawa ninyo
namin.
noon? Then, that must be one of your dark pages, right? Dennis?
Yes. Sa lahat ng manufacturing, everybody was hit by that situation, yung COVID.
Oo.
Exhibition, talagang mahirap ang webinar. So talagang wala kaming ginawa. So we just stay home and wait for the COVID to natapos. Right after, bumalik kami kagad.
Yeah,
Talagang
actually,
nag-bounce na agad.
we are also very thankful with World Trade Center because for one, they help us also adjusting the dates. Kasi nag-adjust siya ng from dapat 2019 tayo, Sir Dennis, no? O 2020. So nag-adjust kami ng 2021, hindi pa rin pwede. 2022, hindi pa rin pwede. Kaya nag-adjust kami ng 2023. And then it so happened naman na World Trade was used as facility rin naman ng COVID. Kaya somehow, nagkaroon ng, sabi nating arrangement naman.
Oo. So, yeah, shout out to the president of World Trade. She's very accommodating. I've had several events with them, and they're very accommodating. Flexibility. I think it's really a synergistic relationship, no, between the organizer and the place, no, for the platform or of the exhibit, di ba? Yung bang samahan and understanding, di ba? Kasi hindi naman natin na-expect na ganyan, no? Pero ano ang expected attendance nitong May 8? Nako, para doon sa mga nanonood ha, maagahan ninyo, 10 o'clock yan magsisimula ko ako sa inyo, 8 o'clock nakapila na kayo. Di ba,
Actually,
no, Dennis, no? Yeah.
We are expecting around mga 10,000 to 7,000 to 10,000 visitors po.
Oh my.
Last year we generated 7,000 for the duration of event, and right now of course we're expecting more because of course we have this partner with PEZA and DTI.
Oo. So, teka nga pala, paano naman yung mga nagugutom? Meron ba kayong facilities for people who are, ikot ng ikot? Baka naman magutom na yan, mga yan. Meron ba kayong mga facilities dyan na
Yes.
people can go and take a break and meron mga ganun ba kayo?
Yeah, we have a VIP area as well as a kiosk where they
Oo.
can actually buy their food naman.
Oo, so yan, no? So Dennis, nako, Angie, thank you very much for this time. But siguro, I'll give you the floor to invite. And again, Angie as MAI and Dennis of Aerospace, you can invite now the target market and entice them to come over. Come over. Yes, Angie.
Yeah, we would like to invite you to join and visit us at on May 8 to 10 at World Trade Center. From 10 o'clock to 6 o'clock in the evening. It's IMTOP and PSMX. So Dennis.
Good. And Dennis.
So we're inviting all manufacturing din sana to join us. Sana bigyan natin ng chance na sa Pilipinas maging isang manufacturing hub again. We've been number 1 in automotive dati. Aerospace, we can make parts already for aerospace parts. We can do it, pero kailangan natin magtulong-tulong eh. I think we have to believe that Filipinos can make it. Yun na.
By the way, those who wanted to exhibit sa PSMX and IMTOP, we still have very limited space available or booth available. You can get in touch with us at MAI_MGT@compass.com.ph.
That's good. So meron pa palang chance na humabol. Baka
Yes,
naman yung
sure.
mga ibang exhibitor alam mo minsan deadliners, no?
Last
Yung mga
minute.
yung last minute, yung bang tapos na tapos biglang madaming nagnanak na sali ako. Kami naman. Yung mga sana all, di ba? Yung mga attitude na kasi nga una-una siguro sabi nila ay baka walang tao, ay baka mahal. Pero really, hindi ba yung idea naman investment, it is an investment to exhibit, correct?
Yes.
It's an investment.
For the visitors, we have actually we are inviting kahit saang sulok from within Metro Manila, provincial, Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, nakakarating po yung mga invitation namin. So we rest assured that we are basically doing everything to attract visitors to the show, and we have different media partners that would basically help us to promote the event. Yun.
Mm. So Angie, would you like to mention kung ano mga nasa pipeline ng events mo? Baka after this May 8, baka meron ka namang show para makaprepare na yung mga exhibitors or at the same time mga tao. Ano bang next event mo na gagawin?
Actually, it's more on corporate po kaya medyo ano lang by 1 day, 2 days, ano lang po 'yun. So pero ang talagang sabi nating major event ko is IMTAP tsaka PSMX.
Wow, yan. Take again, ladies and gentlemen, take the cue from these two wonderful people who are trying to make their best, alam mo, contribution to the progress of the country, di ba? Yung bang naglalagay ng marka, no? At nagsisumikap sa lahat, no? So maganda. So again, thank you very much, Angie, for this interview. Dennis, thank you very much. And I hope, you know, with all God's blessing, ma-achieve natin yung inyong pangarap, you know? Kumbaga, may pag-asa pa. Right? Di ba? So, yun ang gagawin natin. So, ayan, may pag-asa talaga, no? So, yun ang gagawin. So, again, maraming salamat. Ito po si Butch Bartolome, Basta Business Mentor Talks sa Manila Times. You can be assured quality po ang ating in-interview, kagaya nitong si Angie at si Dennis. So, again, thank you very much.
Thank you. Bye-bye.